Stoicism, a philosophy hailing from ancient Greece, teaches enduring hardships with perseverance and resilience. At the heart of this philosophy, there are three fundamental principles every man should grasp. These principles can help men lead more fulfilling lives, regardless of their life situations. We're going to explore these principles and how you can apply them in your personal journey. Number 1. Accept what you cannot change. Accepting what you cannot change is a fundamental concept deeply rooted in the principles of Stoic philosophy. It advocates for acknowledging the limits of our control and embracing serenity to deal with circumstances beyond our power. One popular Stoic, Epictetus, said it simply, "Some things are in our control and others not." In everyday life, we often find ourselves wrestling with situations that clearly surpass our control. For instance, the weather, the economy, traffic, other people's actions or opinion about us, the past events, or even our inborn attributes like height, skin color, etc. Getting anxious or ruffled about these things is like trying to stop a storm with an umbrella. It's futile and drains our energy without yielding any constructive outcome. By accepting what we cannot change, we spare our lives from unnecessary angst, frustrations, and disappointments. We save ourselves the needless suffering that springs from dashed expectations of things always going our way. A rainy day spoiling our outdoor plans, a harsh word from a stranger, loss of a job, or missed opportunities could cause discontentment and upset. However, if we apply the Stoic principle and accept that these things were never in our control, we handle these situations without losing our peace and calm. Not only does acceptance free up mental energy, but it also liberates us emotionally. Letting go of what we cannot change enables us to thrive in adversity and cultivate resilience. It allows us to appreciate the beauty in aging, grow from our failures, and understand that we can't control every external factor, but we can always control our response to it. The principle is not about surrendering to life's hardships, but understanding that sometimes the only thing we can control is our perspective and reaction. This is where our true power lies. Moreover, acceptance doesn't mean settling for less or abandoning our goals. It's more about understanding the realistic limits of our control and focusing our efforts on what truly matters and can be altered, our actions, choices, and thoughts. Accepting what we cannot change is the first step to enduring peace and genuine contentivity. With this acceptance, we can then use our energy to make real, tangible impact in areas of our lives that we genuinely have control over. Number 2, pursue virtue above pleasure. Life often presents us with a confusing array of choices and decisions to make. The dizzying number of messages we receive from society often attempts to sway us towards a pursuit of pleasure above all else. However, the principle of focusing on the pursuit of virtue as a guidepost for life choices has deep roots in Stoic philosophy and offers an alternative path towards inner harmony and tranquility. Pursuing virtue above pleasure does not mean disregarding pleasure altogether. Instead, it means giving priority to living a life that is ethical, principled, and full of integrity. Virtue in this context denotes qualities such as wisdom, courage, justice, and self-discipline. It can be tempting to put those nobler aims aside in favor of immediate gratification or perceived personal gain. But the truth is, the pleasure derived from such pursuits is fleeting and rarely deeper than surface level. On the other hand, leading a virtuous life acknowledges our capacity for depth and lasting satisfaction. It enables us to cultivate a deep sense of self-respect and fosters positive relationships with others. Such a path is by no means the easier option. It often involves making decisions that might be uncomfortable or difficult in the short term, but ultimately lead to personal growth and a sense of fulfillment that transcends the transitory pleasures that the world often entices us with. It is important to recognize that pleasure in itself is not inherently negative, but when it is chosen at the expense of virtue, it can lead us away from our clearest, most authentic selves. The challenging path of valuing virtue above pleasure, however, offers a rewarding journey of self-discovery and authentic living. It reflects a deep respect not only for ourselves, but our inherent connectedness to others and the larger world beyond our individual desires. Number 3, find tranquility in adversity. Finding tranquility in adversity might initially seem counterintuitive to many. Yet it's one of the core principles of Stoicism. But what does it mean and how exactly do we attain it? When we say adversity, it refers to any kind of negative situation or hardship we might be facing in our lives, be it loss, illness, failure, or even just general day-to-day stress. It's a common part of human existence. We all face adversity at various stages in our lives, regardless of our circumstances. On the other hand, tranquility signifies a state of peace and calm. If we were to find tranquility in adversity, it means achieving a sense of calm amid the chaotic storms of life. It's about maintaining a stoic demeanor regardless of the circumstances, not allowing our inner peace to be disrupted by outer events. But how do we do it? The key lies in understanding that our control over a situation is limited. We do not have control over the adverse events that happen to us, but we do have control over how we react to them. It's about accepting the situation for what it is, and then making an intentional effort to not let it impact our emotional well-being. For example, suppose you lose your job suddenly. You may not have control over losing your job, but you do have control over how you react to this event. Instead of panicking or getting overly stressed, stay calm, evaluate your options, and take appropriate action. You might not change the situation immediately, but your calm demeanor will keep you in a better mental space to deal with the situation effectively. This doesn't mean ignoring pain or hardship. Instead, it's about accepting the reality of the situation and choosing to not allow it to disrupt your peace of mind. This is the essence of finding tranquility in adversity, a principle that every man should strive to incorporate into their lives. All in all, these 3 Stoic principles can profoundly alter your outlook on life if put into action consistently. Life will inevitably throw curveballs, but your resilience and ability to stay calm under pressure will only amplify your character. Should this content prove useful or thought-provoking, don't hesitate to hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. We truly appreciate your support and look forward to seeing you again. Until next time, thank you for watching.